A year ago, I decided to run away, and I did run away from an abusive and toxic home situation. You're gonna be called crazy. I'm going to be sharing what I've learned from running away from my house. It's just like, what's all that education for? What's all the money I had if I couldn't even save for now?
Oh, you know bad like this. Oh, you know hop on the beat like this.
I can't speak any language. Hi. My name is Ijeoma of Adora's World. And today I'm going to be sharing what I've learned from running away from my house a year later. So a year ago, or it's almost a year, it's the end of August right now, so by September ending, beginning, it should be a year, I decided to run away, and I did run away from an abusive and toxic home situation. If you're new on my channel, you might not have seen that video, but I'll definitely link it. Right now, I'm not going to be like re-explaining everything that happened. I'll just suggest you go watch my other video, but I spoke about why I ran away. I did a whole vlog documenting the process from when I left to how I've been surviving. I ran away from home. I don't know how to vlog again. We're going food hunting.
I'm taking her around. I'm in Lucan Christian.
This is Tozo. In case you want to get a catch-ups, but yeah, I'm doing this video because, like I said, I did a whole video and I came out publicly about it that I ran away. I had to speak about it on my Instagram and everything. So, because I am a full-time content creator, I'll be sharing everything basically, and I really want to document every part of my life. Back to what I was saying. When I did that video, I got a lot of comments like asking me, how did I do it? How am I surviving? What made me run away? A whole lot of questions like how people could do it. And yeah, I knew like people struggle from abuse, especially in Nigeria, but hearing people text me, first of all, that was such a shock factor. Like, I didn't expect that much remark. It felt like a responsibility on me. I feel like I'm always teaching on my YouTube what I can do. So it felt like I had that pressure on me to teach how people can run away from an abusive situation, especially at home. And I didn't know how to do it. To be honest, I didn't know how to teach anybody. So I felt really guilty, and those conversations were usually just awkward because I really didn't know what to tell them. That's because we all have different situations, we all have different privileges. Another reason is because I feel right now is really like a heavy, I was about to say awkward, but like heavy period, like universally. People are thinking of a lot of things, people are doing a lot of reflecting. I've had my family members reach out to me like weirdly during this period, and it has just done a lot of like taking you back to thoughts, taking you back to things. And I'll discuss like what the situation right now is with my family maybe another day. Everything is just heavy. I'm not feeling heavy really, I'm feeling light, but like there's this I have my parents texting me like they would like to see me, which is awkward for me. And like I'm no, I usually love to do these videos during this period to just let it go. I don't really have a direct and easy communication with my parents, so videos like this is like my way of getting my message out there, because I can be very avoidant in nature. Plus, it's been a year. I think like I'm well prepared. Are you all ready? I was thinking to myself like some days back, how I was able to leave was because if you would watch my other videos, you would see I had a girlfriend who had a house and was living independently, and we just started dating then. We hadn't even started. It's complicated. It was like I had someone to go to. Do you get? And that was my privilege. For you, it might be different. Even for me, like years back, I used to be like, oh, I'll always run away from home because I manifested it, but I thought my house situation would get better while I was there. Little did I know. I thought, okay, maybe I'll get married to some guy, I'll just run away with some money. I didn't expect it to be this way. And I am so grateful, I'm so blessed to have met such a wonderful partner and to have also had her to fall on during everything. That was why it was awkward. Like the privileges that I had, and I couldn't give proper advice then, and now it's a year now and I've done a lot of reflecting, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I have the advice. I'm ready to teach you guys for real. Like, I'm giving you facts of what I have actually learned. If you want to learn all of that, definitely watch to the end, because the end is where it gets juicier. I'll tell you the pros and cons. I feel like everything I'm going to say is actually a pro, like an advantage, just depending on how you take it in and how you see it. If you aren't part of my gang, Adora's gang, you should definitely like join the gang. You just have to hit the subscribe button. Also follow me on my socials and give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, because you should enjoy it. Join the gang. I feel so awkward saying con. First con I will say, or the first disadvantage I will say, is no one told me the importance of savings. Having your savings is so important, and I feel like, because I was so privileged and I had my parents like giving me money, I had everything settled, I didn't ever think to save. I didn't ever think to keep money. Guy, I'm sure I had 1 million like pass through my hand, that is aside from money I get from my parents, and I never thought to save anything. I didn't have jack. Even to get my airplane money to fly, I had to hustle it. It's just like, what's all that education for? What's all the money I had if I couldn't even save for now? But like, I'm not guilting myself or feeling bad, but definitely if you're about to leave your house, save. Especially if you have the advantage of like chilling before you actually leave. Because for me now, I shared the reason why I actually ran away in my video, like I've said for 100 times. I'll link it in the description. Watch it. It was related to my academics, and I had a time limit. Results were going to be out in like a week, and my dad traveled in a week. Like, he had a week before he would be back, so that was just the time frame I had to do it, and I did it. Try and save for 3 months. Try and save for a month, especially when you put it down as a goal. I'm saving towards this. I feel like it will help you achieve that better. And anything is something, even if it's just money for a parlor in somewhere to just be sleeping. But like, it might be personal for you. Anyhow you want to go about it, please, because I'm not trying to advise anyone to run away from home. Second thing is, you will miss home, or you will miss the system. The system being money, the like security you had, the rules even. But you just miss home. For me, I miss my mom, I miss my brother a lot, and weirdly enough, I miss my dad. And I'm not sure if I miss him as a person, even though he was a good person, but we didn't just gel. But like, I sort of miss the structure he had for me, because I had him in my life and he didn't know I was creating content. I had to know when I would get up and create content. I had to make sure my calendar, I timed myself well, and I wasn't doing irrelevant things, so I could make the time to create content. So I would always be on top of my game, always posting. I'm not saying like right now I don't have any direction, I don't know when to create content, none of that. But it definitely instilled that, because when I came out, it was like, oh, you don't have any dad telling you have to be up by this time, telling you, oh, he needs his food by this time. You have to know when to go create your content, go do your own personal things, so it doesn't come like in line with work. Know how to get your balance, know how to rest. But yeah, that's just what it's sort of missed. You miss the money, obviously. I miss the money, knowing like, oh, I didn't have to worry about food, I didn't have to worry about this, but you'll be fine. The next con or next disadvantage I'll say is you would need to learn how to break from toxic patterns, toxic thoughts, mentalities, even karma, like family karma. And I feel this is one of the hardest things, because living with your parents, you really don't know. You have picked up everything they've taught, everything they are, everything they have fed to you throughout your age. That aside, coming from abusive home, your self-esteem is being thrown in the gutter. Like, you're being shouted at left, right, center. You're being told you're not good enough. You're being told like everything you do is never good enough. There are so many things that arise from just being in a toxic environment that you would need to break out of. I would use myself for example. I left my house to start something for myself, to achieve my goals. And to achieve my goals, I need to be in the right state of mind. Now, I have things I have picked up subconsciously, which I now have to let go of, unlearn, relearn, and then move to start getting all my things. Breaking those toxic habits is a daily pattern. Like, breaking those toxic habits is a daily effort. When you're about to create content and you're like, oh my god, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe I'm not good enough, remember, girl, that's from some workers training you have. Like, you know you're good enough, what you're creating is great, and you get to it. Like, you just have to do that every day. Even karmas, like, I'm not going to talk about that deeply, but we carry karmas from our ancestors. We carry curses, we carry problems we don't even know we are carrying, we don't want to, but identifying it and working towards it is definitely like the beginning. You learn adulting fast. Like, you don't have anybody chilling on you, waiting for you when you are ready to be an adult. No, you left your house. I ran away. I need to learn how to pay my bills. I need to learn how to feed. Even though I'll say like it's still been vibes and shalaye. No, not shalaye. It's still been vibes and the universe. I will not cap. But like, I have been extremely blessed. There's still a lot of work. I'm not going to cap. Like, you still know how to manifest. You need to learn how to manifest money abundantly in your life. And that's not easy. Especially if you've been taught that the only people that can make money are men in your life. And you have to fight. A lot of things. There's a whole lot of learning fast. Like, rents to pay, bills to pay, electricity bills, telephone bills, feeding. What's your goal? What's your purpose? Like, where do you want to be 1 year from now? You have to think about a lot of adulting things. If you were not ready, you have to wake up. Because if you don't wake up, you're going to be woke. You're gonna be called crazy. You're gonna be called crazy by everyone. Trust me, everyone that has run away from their house has been called crazy. But I'm sure like there are more than half of those people that are billionaires now. That's the fact. When you run away from your house, you are breaking karma. God, the way I be talking, I be coming like across like I'm saying run away from your house. But no. When you break certain toxic habits, you've broken what is holding you back. Like, you've broken the karma. Me running away from my house was letting go of all the shit holding me back, letting go of me thinking I can't achieve my goals by myself, thinking I'm not worth it, thinking I'm going to need to be behind my father, like working in an office, doing this. There are just so many things I've let go of, and I am happy. Like, if I would be called crazy, fine. You will be called crazy, you will lose friends, your family will tell you you would fail, people will tell you like, girl, there's no way, you are crazy, go back, stop it. The advice I give to myself is, I'm not going back. I've come this far. I am not going back. That's just it with everything, with every invention. The person that invented the light bulb tried 1,000 times. Do you know how many people would have called him, you are crazy, go to bed? 1,000 times before he got it. And people will call you crazy. Accept it, move on. It's your fucking life. Like, nobody has gone through life like you have. Nobody thinks like you have. Nobody feels like you have. So the earlier you start doing shit for yourself, the earlier you start waking up and saying, I don't care, I'm going to do my thing. Everyone that does well is called crazy. That's just what I have to say. Everyone that is killing it is called a lunatic, a madman, except for the actual madmen. felt bad. But yeah, moving on, you just have to accept it. It will feel hard. For some people, it might not. I hope it's not hard for anyone, but it will feel hard if I'm being realistic. This is because you are starting again. You are starting your life all over again with your rules on your timing. Everything is yours. So, of course, it will feel hard. It's just like telling a baby to stand up and start walking. That is gonna be hard. So take it easy on yourself. Take it easy on yourself and know like everything happens for a reason. You are always divinely guided and protected by your guides. Like every action happens for a reason. It has already been planned. It is divinely made. We might not see the end goal so clearly, but when you keep on going and you keep on pushing, one day you're going to get there and you're going to be like, oh boy. The number one thing I'll say I love is like you will learn how to deal with your emotions, especially mentally. A lot of times you can't really share this with people outside. For me now, I've learned to grow internally. I've learned like there are some things I don't need to be arguing back and forth with my parents. Like right now, like I just have to accept it, learn it for myself, know my truth, accept it in my heart, and then just chill. You will just have to do a lot of growing up, like mentally, emotionally by yourself. You learn like your emotions are yours, your choices are yours, because you have no one like limiting you or holding you. Because most times we just, when we're feeling down, we go and meet one friend and talk. There are some things like, oh, I can't see my family, I can't see my mother again. Who are you going to talk to about it? If they'll think I'm crazy. I made the choice, so why am I crying? Plus like, so deal with it or you go back home. The best way also is to process it internally, so no one is affecting you, telling you how to think. None of that. The second thing which I love the most is that you get to discover yourself and you are free. Literally, that's so great because I love freedom. Not like I want to be wild and loose, but I want to know like I can do what I want to do and trust in my choices. There's just something very liberating in having your freedom that teaches you a lot than being restricted. You feel free, you feel easy, and then you are able to discover yourself so easily. And there's nothing like discovering yourself. Discovering yourself happens best when you are on your own, when you are not living with a toxic parent, when you are not living in an abusive home. You are free from anyone's thoughts, anyone's like negative or like controlling impact. You get to start your own journey. Like I said earlier, you're starting again as a baby. Now you have to unlearn all those toxic habits, all those things they were teaching you, because they're wrong. Like they are most likely wrong. It might not be easy. It most likely won't be easy, and you cannot rush yourself. There's nothing like starting your own journey and being true to yourself, being free of people's like thoughts, people's limiting beliefs. Like you do it on your own terms and you learn so much and you grow so much from that journey. I feel accomplished. You would feel accomplished. I always feel accomplished because like I write down my little goals every day, and it's like I'm doing that for myself independently, and I'm getting one step closer to my own goals, my true goals, which are not influenced by anyone. No parent telling me, oh, go and be an accountant. Like I'm literally saying like content is my goal. I get up, do my makeup, go and sit down, do my content, and I feel so accomplished. Last thing, and it might be a little scary, but you get to take responsibility for your life, and that's a big changer. And I'm saying it because it might be hard for me. You are really in charge of what goes on in your life, what comes in, what comes out. And we don't usually determine all our blessings and determine how everything in life will go out, but we can put efforts into the things we want, into those things we want to achieve, and with the right support, the right beliefs, believing in yourself, you would nurture and grow those seeds. Even though it might seem hard because we have so many things we're learning on the way, but the fact is you're taking responsibility for your life, you're taking responsibility for your actions, and you are taking the right actions. That's the best thing. What do I have to say to anyone that might be going through some sort of abuse? Well, I'll just talk from my experience. I didn't know I'll get to this point. I didn't know I'll have to come out, and it might seem scary and it might seem like impossible, but I feel like when you believe in yourself and you have the angels, you call on your angels, you call on your guides, and you let them know this is what you want to do and you need them to support you. Your guides always pull you through. Like, everything will be fine. We think life is going to be so hard until we step and do what we actually want to do, and it's like, oh my god, it's not that hard. Definitely go for it. I will say, if like the abuse is never something that is good, so free yourself, do something for you, and I know you won't regret it, even though there'll be times it will seem hard, but in the end what you gain is so much better, and there's so much life, so there's so much hope. That's all I have to say. I wish somebody had told me this a year ago, because I literally felt like killing myself every time. How do I feel? I feel good. I feel easy. I feel like I've let everything off out of my chest. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, join the Adora gang. Give this video a thumbs up if you weren't already tearing up. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Y'all better watch my videos. Go watch my videos. Hi. My name is Hi. My name
Who you know bad like this? Who you know hop on the beat like this? Other bad girls want to wine pon this. Make a step fall down like